Well, today is a special Sunday. Why? Yes. It's Easter. Yes, because it's Easter. What do we celebrate today? Yeah. Easter. Yes, Jesus rose from death and came out of the tomb, right? Yes. So at Christmas, do you want to add something? We don't want Jesus to be dead. Right.
No, I said I think I know what
You think you know how he died, huh? Yeah.
I think it was the king.
Yeah. Yeah, there were
That Jesus will be the place of
Yeah, so some people who were in power felt threatened. Yeah. And that's why we think that happened to Jesus, isn't it? But death wasn't strong enough for Jesus. And Jesus is alive. And that's what we're celebrating today. At Christmas, we told the story of Jesus' birth. And then since Christmas, we've been telling the story of Jesus' life and teachings. And this past week, we've been telling the story of Jesus' final week before he died and of Jesus' death. And today we tell the story of Jesus' resurrection, which means Jesus being alive again. And we're going to kind of weave that story together with this cloth today. So we need to start with this blue cloth. This is blue like water. When Jesus first began his ministry, began doing his teachings, he was baptized. And God said, "This is my son, my beloved, with whom I am well pleased." And then we need the purple cloth. Can you bring that up here? There's some Velcro on it. See if you can Velcro it to the end of this blue cloth, okay? Good luck. And I really just needed a color for fish. Maybe some fish are purple. I don't think that probably the fish that the new disciples were catching were purple, but we can pretend. When Jesus was calling people to follow him, he called some people from their boat. They were fishing. And, yeah, thank you. Yep, there we go. It's kind of confusing, isn't it? So there's a soft side to the Velcro, and that's usually what you're going to put onto the cloth. Thank you, Ian. All right. Now we need the brown cloth. This is brown, kind of like wheat bread. When people were hungry, Jesus broke some loaves of bread, and there was enough bread for thousands of people to eat. And Jesus said, "I am the bread of life." So that brown helps us remember that part of the story. And where's the pink cloth? Let's bring that one up. We can kind of start folding this up a little bit. That's a really soft color of pink, soft like cloth or like a towel. Before he ate his last meal with his friends, with the disciples, Jesus took cloth, a towel, and washed his disciples' feet. After that last meal, Jesus died, and his friends were very sad. I'm going to bring the red cloth up. This is red, kind of a little bit the color of some spices like cinnamon. When Jesus died, women like Mary Magdalene and Salome and others brought spices and they anointed his body, which is what people did to help prepare a body for burial. And then white. White is like the cloth that Jesus was buried in. Joseph of Arimathea gave his own tomb to Jesus and wrapped Jesus' body in linen cloth for burial. And then we have black. Black is like a rock. There was a big rock that was rolled in front of the tomb. That was a normal thing that people did to kind of seal the tomb up. And that black cloth can remind us of that rock. Jesus had died, and that was very, very sad. But it was not the end of the story, was it? We did not end our story with Friday. Orange. Who's got the orange? It's kind of an orangish that you've got there, Cora. It's the orangest the depot had. All right. Are we getting the black one on there? This one's, it fell off. It's being tricky. Orange is like the sunrise. Early in the morning, on the third day that Jesus was dead, women disciples came to the tomb. Yellow comes next. As the sun rose in the sky, the women found the stone rolled away from the tomb. There was nothing in the tomb other than maybe the cloth, the white cloth. Jesus wasn't there. His body was not there anymore. Let's get the green cloth. Oh, it's over here. Can you bring the green cloth up? That's green like a garden. Mary Magdalene was so sad that Jesus' body was gone. And she began to weep. And a man came and asked her, "Woman, why are you weeping?" And she said, "They have taken my Lord away, and I do not know where to find him." And the man said, "Mary." And when he said her name, she knew who it was. She knew it was Jesus. And she ran to preach the good news that Jesus was alive. After worship, you are going to get a chance out in the hallway to make a bracelet that has all of these colors in this order so that you can tell this story too. But right now, we are going to do something with this cloth. So last week, we worked on a cloth that told the story of Jesus' last week before he died. And today, that cloth is not up here, is it? We have this new cloth to put around the base of the cross. And this cross doesn't forget the hard stuff, does it? The hard stuff is still in here. Hard stuff still comes in down here. But it tells the whole story. Jesus' life and Jesus' death and Jesus' resurrection. The good news. So we're going to drape this around the cross while we sing this next song. You can all come and help carry it up.